Another great topic for today. We're going to speak on the chosen ones. Avoiding the enemy on a daily basis. Because if you were a chosen one, there's enemies everywhere. Most likely at least one in every building you walk in, every party you attend, every club you attend, wherever you go. A sporting event, a restaurant, there's usually an enemy. There's usually a jealous, bitter person that's mad and all angry at you for no reason. They might not show it overtly, but you can tell on the inside that they just don't like you. And we're going to talk about avoiding that enemy on a daily basis. Me personally, guys, I go some places and just act, I don't know if I want to say dumb or not, but like just giving very, very, very one-worded answers, and just to the point where I gotta get out of here. Like, you might order some food somewhere, and the person you're getting the food from, and you can just tell they're bitter and jealous of you for no reason. They don't even know who you are. They don't even know your name. It's the spirit is what does it. They can tell your spirit is on fire. They can tell you feel better than them. You have better than them. Like you're just doing better than them, probably. Is what they probably think and feel. So they're automatically jealous. It is what it is. There's nothing we can do about that. We're living our life. We're doing things right. We're disciplined. We're strong. We're focused. Individuals at all times. So I don't recommend getting around people like this, man. When I'm forced to, because I gotta eat somewhere, or I gotta do something, or I gotta go to a certain place, I just zone out. That's the best advice I can give by avoiding the enemy, is zoning out, going into your own world, and don't look too close into their world and how they feel or think about you. Just kind of let it be. Just kind of let them be how they are, and keep doing whatever you're doing on a daily basis. Pretty much. Regardless of where you're at with who you're around, people are going to feel some type of way. Especially if you're a chosen one. This is what it all comes down to. You're chosen to get better. It is a term. Oh my God, never call yourself a chosen one. Oh my God, look at this guy. Look at this girl. They call themselves a chosen one. Oh my God. You don't know what it is. You don't know what it means. Your definition of it is some mystical creature or character. So don't project the way you think of the word chosen ones the way I think of it, because it's different. It is just a term for people that choose the growth pattern in life instead of choosing to be a victim, choosing to blame and do all this shit to everybody else. Oh my God, look at them. F them, look what they got, da 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 da. And I know for a fact there's people right now watching this video that are that way. So they're the ones that comment shit like that. They're jealous, bitter people that can't relate to anything that the chosen ones do, because we are on a different rhythm of life. They are hating your rhythm of life is what they're doing. We don't have time for the jealous, envious shit. The only thing we have time to do is expose it, because it is ridiculous. Of course we expose it because we see it so clearly. It's clear as day. People are not on the same rhythm as life. People are not on the same rhythm of life as you are, bro. They're just not. They don't get it. And it's like they don't want to get it. They like your results, but they don't want to do what you did to get the results. which means self-improvement for half a decade, a full decade plus. You are on a mission. It is different. So you're either going to be a chosen one and take that route, or you're going to be the victim. You're going to be the blame shifter. You're going to be the jealous and envious, bitter bitch, which is going to get you nowhere. You got to bite the bullet, man. A lot of people don't understand how hard that bullet is that you have to bite sometimes. She's a rough go. But it's up to you what you want and what you want to do. It's all on you. So I'd much rather take the route of self-improvement, the growth pattern of life. The always getting better, getting more fit, getting more healthier, looking better, dressing better, doing better, speaking better, more clear-minded, healthier, less stress, more abundance, more of everything pretty much. Everything about you just rise, 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 up, 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 because the chosen ones win in all ways. In all ways. They don't just do one thing good, they do everything good. Because you got to be well-rounded in life. If you don't, you have holes in your game. If you have holes in your game, you're not going to make it too far. You got to get good at everything. That's why it takes so much work and so much time. And so much discipline, because it's not only about the things you do, it's also about the things you don't do. Because you can do like majority of all the right things, but if you catch yourself also drinking alcohol all the time, or always doing drugs, or always getting around loser type of people, it's going to slow you down significantly, and you're not going to last. You're not going to last. Because you will get brainwashed with those people. They will get you down. I made leaps and bounds in my life on my journey. By the time I was in my early to mid 20s, which is like, let's say 3, 4, 5 years ago, that's whenever I made the best decisions of my life. Probably about 4 or 5 years ago. And things seemed very weird for a bit, very off. But then all of a sudden, things start getting really good, really good, really good, really good. Because when you start to move a different way, you're gonna lose a whole part of life. There's a whole part of life that you used to live for that's going to be dead. You chose a different way of life. There's different realities in life, bro. There's different ways of life. You get to pick and choose the way you want to move. You could have moved a certain way your whole life and one day decide, I'm going to start to move a different way. And the rhythm of the life that you used to live is broken. That pattern is broken, and you start to do different things. Completely different things. That's when your life changes. And it's not going to change immediately. But it will change over time. Drastically. The person you become is going to be drastically different. Your confidence is going to be through the roof. Everything about you is going to go up. And when you do that, you become a chosen one. That's the term we use. Because you're chosen to take that life. You're chosen to take that path and to take the growth rhythm of life, the rhythm of growth. You're just rolling all the time with the punches, all the time, getting better, going through things, doing everything you got to do. And when you become that chosen one, you're going to have many enemies. You're going to have many haters. Because that's how good you're getting. And you will not go away. You will not stop. You persist the whole fucking time. So, people's going to be upset with you. Everyone wants to be the best. Not everybody's willing to do what it takes to become the best. My thing is like that. Everyone wants great results. Whoever tells you otherwise is a fucking liar. No, I just want average. I'm good with what I have. Da 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 da. The only reason people say shit like that is because they know that's where they stopped. They know they're not going to do anything else to get better. They already know that. They know they don't have it in them. I'm not saying that's a terrible thing, but it is the truth. It is. You're telling me if I give you $1 million in a mansion, you're not going to take it? Of course you're going to take it. So get out of here with that cap. In other words, that lie. That's what cap means. It's a lie. Cap, lie. Everyone wants more. Everybody wants more health, more abundance, more of everything better, more cleaner clothes. Everyone wants more. Because if you were given it, you would take it, which means you want it. Because if you didn't want it, you wouldn't take it. And don't sit here and lie. You would damn well take it if you got it. You would. Everybody wants more. Not everyone's willing to do work to get more. So, when you're a chosen one, and you choose to dig, claw, crawl, howl like a madman to get more, and you do whatever it takes, and you persist, you're going to have a lot of haters, because all those haters are not willing to do what you did. They're not willing to do what you've done, or what you're currently doing, to get to where you want it to be. So that's where that comes from. And there's people in public that you'll see, men, that they just know you're on a different level than them. By the way you are, your spirit, the way you dress, the way you walk, the way you talk, your confidence, your swagger. They can tell that you have a lot of abundance. They don't know how you did it. Some people think you were just given everything. Some people think, oh, he must just be lucky. She must just be lucky. They get all pissy and mad. They didn't see the sacrifice and the suffering you had to go through to get to where you want it to be. All the early mornings and late nights, all the suffering, all the digging and clawing, all the being broke to choose that growth pattern of life, having virtually nothing. Nobody saw that. But that's what it takes, unless you got rich parents, unless you were given that life to begin with. Most people don't. Some people do, most people don't. So, most people probably thought you came from a rich family or something like that. Most people probably thought you came from something like that. When you didn't. You did not at all. You grinded tooth and nail. You lived on the edge. Everything you've created, all of you, self-made. I don't want to hear no bullshit about it. There's no such thing as being self-made. There absolutely is. I'm living proof of it. You can be self-made if you want to be self-made. I'm not saying... It's definitely a good thing if you can work with other people that know what they're doing and know what they're talking about. That's even better. But you can be self-made. You can do things on your own. You can overcome shit on your own. You can become successful on your own without zero help. Which means you did the things that you needed to do to get yourself to where you want it to be. Whether you reached out for somebody for mentoring or coaching. Whether you invested in this or that. And that's where people will say, oh, you're not self-made because you had help in that area. Well, it was you that reached out to get the help. It was you that did the things to get to where you wanted to be. You weren't working with other individuals for free every single day. You weren't doing those things. That would be not being self-made. I'm just using what I just said as an example. It was all you. So, and there's nothing wrong with getting help. It's probably ideal. It's probably ideal. But you can be self-made. That's the point. You can. You really can. You do the work. You're smart enough to know what to do the work, to get yourself to where you want to be. Because you're chosen. And you're going to come across a lot of people on a daily basis. I don't care where you're from. It's not just because it's your hometown. You can come from anywhere, and there's going to be people that don't like the way you move, the way you are, who you are, your confidence. It's just like that. When you're different, you're looked at as different. You're looked at as like you're not fitting in, like you don't belong, or something like that. But it's all a mindset, man. You gotta get rid of those salty haters. You gotta get rid of those people. They don't get life. They don't get what it is, what you have to do. Sometimes these people are, like you blew them out of the water so hard that they turn their backs on you completely. It happened to me many times with many people. But just know you are a loser if you do that. So the best thing you could do is look up to people that's ahead of you. Ask questions. Do things. Try to get around people like that. Try to be polite. Try to offer them something because they can help you. That's the smart thing to do. I'm going to tell you something right now. If you're that type of person, a chosen one will help you. But if you want to be mad, salty, bitter, act like you know more than the person and you're just jealous of them, chosen one's not going to help you. They're going to avoid you. So it's all on you, bro. If you want to get better, do what it takes. If you don't want to get better, you'll be another mad, salty hater. Hating on the chosen ones. Because they live in abundance. Infinity amount of abundance. Always doing more, always doing better, always doing the right things. So it's on you. It's whatever you want to do. Chosen ones will remain chosen. They will take their path. They will do their thing. And nothing, and I mean nothing, will stop them besides death. That's what it's going to take them out, is death. And that's it.